That's a good one. Like a pretty good one. Ooh, what we got here? Yep, that's a good one. This wind. Come on. Stand down. Golly, strong. I don't know what we got here. Oh, smallmouth. Love catching these smallmouth on these light rods and crankbait. One hook in them. Come on. Oh, see if I can't grab them. Oh, barely had it. Pretty guy. Hey, bit the old flat-sided crankbait. So that fish catch right there was just a prime example of what we've been targeting today. The fish, they're wanting to move up and feed on these shallow flats. This is a big flat right here with some scattered rock. It's close to the main lake. They're wanting to feed up before they make that transition to the back of the pockets and spawn. They're not quite ready to go to the back of the pockets and spawn, so this is a great place to stop and feed up before they make that move.
Surely out of one of these. So I'm looking, you know, there's some small fish, a little bit bigger, another little bit bigger fish there. Obviously, I'm trying to target just a little bit bigger fish. And I always try to start at the top one because I want to be able to fish to the entire pile. If you looked, my jig disappeared, and that was why. So that's one of the downfalls of what I'm doing. I'm fishing a 3/8 weight above a 32nd ounce jig. As you can see, as it's falling, that it inverts there. But this is probably the biggest fish in the pile. Oh, he went to my weight, wanted to eat it. He quit on me. I want one of them to go after the jig. Missed him. Just barely bit on it. There we go. This is a nice pound type of crappie, but being a little stubborn today, but real nice fish. We're gonna let them go today. We're just out here enjoying our time.
Good one. That's what we're looking for. That is what we were looking for. Come on, baby. Old double silver tube strikes again, doesn't it? Get on up here. Look at that fish. I mean, you would almost swear that that fish is a pre-spawn fish, but you can see her tail's healed up. She's just up there feeding on brim and shad, like I said. I mean, these fish are going to stay so much shallower than you really expect them to. Really probably up until the time the water temperature gets to be in the upper 70s or low 80s. And I mean, the opportunity to catch some really, really big bags in the post-spawn just staying shallow is there. And that hybrid worm hook gets it done. I mean, that dude keeps them hooked. You know, when I'm fishing a tube, I mean, like I said earlier, I typically don't ever go over a 1/4 ounce sinker. A lot of guys will flip a 3/8, 5/16, but I just really feel like a 1/4 ounce is the way to go. But I mean, that's almost a 4-pounder. That's the kind we came to catch.
There we go. Oh, it might be a good one there. No, don't do it. Look at that rod. That's a good rod. Come on, buddy. Dang, this might be a good one. Don't do it. Oh no. He's only got one hit. He's cold. That's a cold fish. That's why I use a limber rod in the winter. I mean, they don't hit it very hard, and when they do, you definitely don't want to rip the hooks out. That's a 7.3, the Amistad, Expert Amistad. That's a tank. Not sure how big that thing is. 5 something, 5.5. That's a good one though.
I think we figured it out, don't you? Alright. Come on in here. Look at the slabs on that thing. Good thing I wasn't wanting to eat her. She sure would have some nice slabs on her. Nice fish, nice fish. So late in the day we switched to a chatterbait. Sun got up a little higher. These fish just seem to not want the spinnerbait like they did earlier this morning. I'm in belief that that chatterbait just gets a little lower in the water column coming across their beds. These fish, you can see her, look at her belly. She's in full spawn here. Tail's just now kind of getting bloody. She probably hadn't been up there very long on bed, but the old chatterbait come through her bed and she didn't like it, so that's the results. Beautiful fish, pretty fish.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, some little old finesse jig. Oh, there we go. One thing about the fall, you never know what you're going to pick up and catch them with. You know, it's hard to determine, you know, each day. It's so much changing can happen. Today we got blue skies. A front just pushed through. We got a bunch of rain yesterday. And I love catching them on like a square bill, Booyah XCS. But you have to adapt. And in the fall, adapting is the main thing. I mean, covering water and, you know, having several rods on the deck and just trying to just fish what's in front of you, you know. Got that on a War Eagle finesse jig. Definitely 5 like that in a tournament, you're gonna be doing some good. But I'm gonna show you guys what I do. This is late fall to put more fish in your boat.
She's just following him. I think I got her that time. That may not be her. That may be the male. Yep, she's with him. Oh well. That's one of them anyway. Golly. That's all day long. Just a little male. he swam off with it. I let him swim off with it twice, and she's following him. A lot of times the males, if I'll feed it to them, and if the male grabs it and swims, and the female follows with it, and that's usually when I don't want to catch the male. If the male grabs it and swims off and the female stays put, that's usually a lot of times when I will catch the male and get him out of the mix. And then a lot of times she'll go back and bite, kind of protecting the bed for him. That's not the same fish we saw this morning. The bigger one is an Appaloosa fish. I don't know that I've seen that fish because the male is not that big. I don't know if there's 2 or 3 fish on that bed, but when I got her here by the boat, there was 2 fish with it, and I didn't get a good enough look at it to tell if the other one was an Appaloosa looking fish or not, but we'll try and see if we can get one more of these suckers to bite.
You see him? Got one. What is this? Is this a catfish? I feel like I'm in catfish heaven. This one feels like catfish too. I'm seeing the deadly spiral. That's cool. There's a whole group of whatever that is on top of a brush pile there. And I had several come up and look. Dude, big bass. Those are big bass. That's a big one. Okay, so same premise as I was just doing my spinning rod. I'm gonna try to troll away and get him away from that structure a little bit. I only got 10-pound line on this little jerkbait rod. And there's treble hooks involved and a lot of fear. So I'm gonna try to get him away from the stuff and get him tired before I get down there and try to get him. This is a twin of what I just caught, and I caught that one about 2 minutes ago. And this is after several hours of not doing well. Oh, that's a big one. Get through, buddy. There's a whole lot of hooks hanging out of his mouth. Ooh, ooh, it's variety day out here. Look at that slob. I call those ocean ponies, bro. When you can that's your fish pose with them, that's a big one, son. Golly. He's so thick I can't get a hold of him. Dude. That is freaking awesome. Would not have caught that fish without my active target. I wouldn't have threw at him. And I'm a Falcon rods guy for life. But you don't catch that fish without having the right rod for the job. You just don't. He wasn't hooked that good. Those come off so easy if you got the wrong action. Get out of here. Go on. Yes, that was fun, dude. Feels like a tournament day right now.